Welcome back. If you are just joining, it's Trending O'Clock. You know how we do it right here on Trending. We'll talk about all the trending gist on the internet and, of course, give our opinions about them. I am Mercy Irabo. You know, once it's trending, I can never be alone in the studio. Who is joining us this beautiful Monday morning? Mr. Michael Gobadia. Mr. Michael, thank you for always joining me on
Well,
Trending.
anyway, I just want to say Happy New Month. And, well, anyway, it has been a while, and I really love being a part of Trending.
Yeah, Happy New Month to you and Happy New Month to everybody watching us right now. We say a beautiful Happy New Month to you. Well, without wasting much time, let's just see our top stories for today. A fight broke out in Lagos on Saturday after some area boys allegedly insisted on collecting money from the Very Dark Man's team known as the Ratel before allowing them to clean the streets. Yeah, we heard when Very Dark Man came out to say there will be a movement, the Ratel movement of going out to do community services and all of that. So finally, the Lagos Ratel came out to see how they can clean the streets of Lagos. But the area boys in Lagos, they allowed them. They asked them to pay before allowing them to clean the premises. Well, let's see the footage.
That they clean Nigeria, I say you want collect money. You want collect money, that they clean, want collect money. I need to do good and I make and accommodate all of you now. That they work, you want collect money. Oh, God, come on, man. Hey, I want to let you go back, Joe. Hey, so you want to go back, Joe. Ọba ti gbé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde. Èmi àti ọ ti gbé kúrò. Wọ́n máa kẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fọ́ ojú ẹ̀, wọ́n máa kẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fọ́ ojú ẹ̀, wọ́n máa kẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fọ́ ojú ẹ̀. Ṣé kò ní pé ojú àwọn olùkọ́?
At this point, I feel Lagos thugs are doing too much, way too much. How can some people just come out to say they want to clean your streets, they want to make your streets look clean, and you still want to get money, you still want to extort them for coming to render some form of community service to your city? Anyways, we had some reactions from netizens. Let's see some reactions we got on net. Those thugs needs to be flushed out of that city, or better still, they should know their place. How can a city be that dirty and all they care about is getting money before it can be cleaned up? What is the job of the office of the Minister of Environment? Extrapolate this to election day. With just 2K, these animals will sack a polling booth. Lagos is full of... I'm carrying shovel and one thug is looking like a burnt offering with his stomach directly attached to his spinal cord will come and be stopping my cleaning. Will eventually stop the cleaning after I have sent you to your maker. Interesting comments. You say make them explain Nigeria give you and you think say you go fit understand. Tinubu Lagos where Agberos rule. To clean again, I think that was the same reaction I had, like to clean again. Police will not see this one now, they won't. Breaks my heart too. The king of thugs we have in Lagos are VIP thugs. The kind of thugs we have in Lagos are VIP thugs that have the support and backings of the government. What kind of nonsense is this? Everybody needs a licensed gun. It's like being dirty is their birthright. Can you imagine? Tell me why Lagos will not remain dirty. These thugs have support and backings. When it's time to change the government, who put them in this state of hunger, they will still be used as tool to twat it. Can you imagine? So they like as that place dirty like that, and yet they keep blaming the government for corruption. Okay, when I saw this very video, I was just like, I know the thugs in Lagos, I know they do way too much. Whenever they see, once you go, they call themselves Omo Onile, yeah, something like that. Whenever you go to Lagos to do something, they want to get money from you. They want to extort. Even for you to just park your car in a place, they want to collect money before you park and all of these things. But somebody coming out to clean, they want to help your city, and you're still asking for money, trying to disrupt everything going on there. Like, it's annoying to me. It's very annoying, Mr. Michael.
Well, I'll just take a remark from one of the comments we read out. for this Lagos again to clean. Well, it's surprising and it's really embarrassing. You know,
Yeah.
it goes to show you the level of immaturity, of illiteracy that seems to be deviling most of these talks. You know, that's why they always seem to be ready tools in the hands of these politicians, especially when it comes to them disrupting elections and causing a whole lot of chaos. It's quite annoying to see that somebody wants to help you maintain your house, but you're telling the person to pay before he maintains your house. Well, that means you like to live in a graveyard or in a dirty environment, and let them be.
Wow, that's a really sad one. Well, in a follow-up to that clash involving Very Dark Man's Ratel during their street cleanup in Lagos, actor Lege Miami has reacted sharply. According to him, Lagos State is already clean and only government-approved workers have the right to sweep any neighborhood. He urged residents not to allow any private groups to sweep their streets and to chase them if they ever show up. Well, let's see the footage.
See any number of people that are gathering, they want to sweep your area, chase them away. Chase them away, no piss them, no touch anybody. Just make sure, tell them that you are not allowed. You guys are not accepting their this thing. They should go away. Simple. Except only government. It's only government that have right to come and clear your area for you. We have commissioner of environmental, of course. Yes, and it's working. All Lagos is clean. Where it's not clean, they are doing it back to back. Yes, everywhere is clean. I'm saying it, I'm saying my own. They are trying to use you to build their platform. They are not faithful. They are not real. Yes, they are hanky-panky. Yes, their way is not what? Is not real, is not pure. They are looking for something. They don't want to broke. They want to continue to, they want popularity, that's what they want. They want people to be president that, he's doing a great job. You know, baby, yes, this place is Lagos. We wise than what you are planning for Lagos. Listen, either if they born you for Lagos, your papa no be Lagosian, your mama no be Lagosian. For the first say, they born you for Lagos. You go for this Lagos, you are a Lagosian. For my own face, you are a Lagosian. So now listen to local advocate for all Lagosians. Isn't it? Don't allow anybody to sweep your area for you, except only government. We have commissioners, yes, and we have people that clean the road, clean everywhere. They want to, you won't start again.
Okay, I didn't really get most of the things he said. The only thing I picked from all of those many jargons was the fact that he said Lagos is already clean. And a few months back, we saw this core member that trended for her viral statement saying Lagos is too dirty because she was posted to Lagos and then she got to Lagos and she said Lagos smells, Lagos is dirty. And now Lege Miami is coming out to say Lagos is very clean. So where's the lie? I'm still trying to get it. Is Lagos clean? Is Lagos dirty?
Well, anyway, all I will say is just look at this knicker he's wearing. Is it clean or is it dirty? Is that knicker real or is it China? So all he's saying is, I'm just looking at the short knicker. All he's saying doesn't make sense, just like the way he's dressed. It doesn't make any sense. So let him just keep talking and talking and talking without being realistic. You know, this is the problem we have. Young person like this is too politicized almost every issue. Yeah. Without using your real mental faculty to understand that cleanliness is next to godliness. Who comes to clean doesn't really matter. Who is the government? You are the government. So stop bringing out cheap publicity all in the name of attacking persons, looking at that they are the ones for cheap publicity. Come on, we should move politics on we do. That's why we are now being deviled with a whole lot of insecurity. The economy is in rumbles, and yet we seem to be seeing the government is not doing enough. How would they do enough when you wear such short knicker and you talk in a short tone?
Okay, we've already known this is not the first time Lege Miami is always coming for Very Dark Man. I know this is supposed to be for Very Dark Man to react, but Very Dark Man just has a way of doing his things.
We've just reacted.
It doesn't really react to things like this. It doesn't react. Except you're coming to make sense. If you're not making sense, he would never in any way react to all of that. So Lagos, you see, if we come to Lagos and we end up saying Lagos is dirty, you know who to hold responsible, because the Ratel movement, they are doing a lot. They're going out on streets in different states, all the 36 states, doing the cleanup according to what the Very Dark Man told them, that the Ratel movement is not all about the social media thing. They should come out and show that they are the Ratel by coming out to do community service. And we can see They are trying their best to do that. We hope the talks will just stop disturbing them so we have a cleaner Lagos, since they say Lagos is already clean. Well, away from that, the Delta State Police Command has uncovered a disturbing operation reportedly run under the name Hustler's Kingdom, also known as the HK. According to the police PRO SP Bright Edafe, a young boy raised the alarm after claiming he was deceived into an apartment and forced to stay there. He also revealed that whenever the group failed to get a paying client, the boys were flogged with koboko. Operatives of the Quick Response Squad acted immediately, stormed the apartment, rescued 7 boys held against their wills, and arrested 2 suspects who described themselves as the chairman of the HK. Well, let's see the footage.
I am SP Edafe Bright, and this is Delta State Police Command. We are here once again. I'm just laughing because this is actually funny. I know some of our audience will be wondering, this is our PRO, they show us Cane. What are we doing with Cane? When you see Cane, you see phones like this one, and you see laptops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I believe we all know where we are going to. But the sad part of this whole story is, what are they doing with canes? Are we in the era of slave trade? I don't know what to call this. Early last week, or when did they report? On the 17th of this month, we got a complaint from this chap here that he's being locked up in a particular place where he will use his mouth to say what he went there to do. However, he said they usually flog him with some of this cane. And not just like they were flogging him, when you come close, you will see visible marks of cane. Don't look at me. Visible, just look at this. And this is another young chap. The same thing. They will tell us why.
So people are being deceived into cyber fraud against their will. That's one thing I want to know, because yes, I do not in any way support anybody, but I do not like people trying to play victims. One of the boy there claims to be 28 years old. 28 years old, you took yourself to that very place. Were you kidnapped into that very place? I do not want people coming out to play victims. That's one thing I know about this, in as much as the chairman or wherever needs to be held responsible for their actions, but these persons also need to be held responsible for their actions. Probably they went there thinking things are going to go out well, but they end up not being the way they thought. But you get flogged and all of that once you don't get a paying client, and this is happening right here in Delta State, Mr. Michael.
Well, yeah, you're just right. Whatever they said, they seem to be economical with the truth. Internet fraud is internet fraud. It's criminal and it's against our penal code 419.
Yeah.
And honestly, they erred. But you know, it was not what they bargained for, they got at the end. The whole lot of HK, internet training, came with a whole lot of cane. So that's even what's disturbing about it, is them being tortured on account of not bringing a client. But you understand that the chairman will always want to say, I dey feed you, but money no dey come. Which you want to make her do? You go chop cane. That's what is happening there. But irrespective, you also do know that holding somebody against his or her will is also liable to kidnapping, and torturing them is also against our penal code. So definitely all of that is the reason that we're having them now being brought up. You know, they have so many HK in Delta and some parts of the country, and I feel this is just the tip of the iceberg. More has to be done, and more of these criminals need to be caught, so that at least they'll be set as example for all those planning to continue their HK nefarious activity. But honestly, it's spread everywhere.
But flogging them because they do not have a paying client is something else. Yeah. According to, I watched the interview of one of the chairmen. He said that he cannot be spending money on data and then you're using the data for something else instead of getting a paying client. Well, all of this are happening in the HK. So for people waiting to go into the HK because you want to make sharp money, you don't want to work, because boys of nowadays, they do not want to work. They just want to go there and make money. And this persons actually did the whistleblowing because things really did not go well the way they planned it. If they had gone there,
instead of getting more money, they got more cane.
Exactly. If
More
they had
beating.
gone there and in less than 2 weeks they got a new
GLK.
GLK and all of these things, you will
All
never
the
hear
way.
this. You will never hear this. But because it didn't really go well the way they planned it and they decided to raise the alarm and all of that, well, this is a developing story. Investigations are still ongoing. Let's see if they were kidnapped into that place. We'll get all of this. I trust the Delta State Police PRO. He will definitely keep us updated. And once I get more updates, I'll definitely bring them to you. So away from that, let's go into some celebrity gist. Artist Terry G has spoken out in defense of Burna Boy after a video surfaced showing a fan being asked to leave the premises because she was sleeping in the singer's show. According to Terry G, there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with humiliating a fan. Well, let's see the footage.
Because say they don't be public figure, and the fact say when I get the hand to type to just write rubbish, when I go write rubbish. If this incident that happened in Burna Boy's show happened in a church, somebody was sleeping in the church while pastor was ministering, won't the pastor wake the person up, or won't the usher wake the person up? Because we are doing secular music now. You come my show, you can't sleep for my show. You want me camera come view that moment so that it go affect my show. You dey tell me, una dey tell me rubbish. Una no go just make una dey balance equation. Which kind talk be that one? If na church, if na your general overseer for church, na him dey preach and somebody dey sleep, shey usher no go wake am up. Abeg una.
But I don't know who in their right minds will come out to defend Burna Boy for humiliating a fan. Like when I saw that very video, I was down. I felt really bad. You don't know what that very lady was going through, and you asked her to leave the concert. And then we saw other videos of fans trying to talk to him about what he did wrong. And this was on a live video. He said he's not begging anybody to be his fan. And then he doesn't want poor, broke people to be his fan. He needs a rich fan base. And then I get to wonder, is that how it's done once you get to the stardom in this entertainment industry?
Well, anyway, that's a total construct with what the Western world seem to do. They always love their fans. And it's really a painful one because the United States, the organizers of that tour has now cancelled it because they saw fans having a backlash with that very decision taken by Burna Boy. You know, this brings up the discussion of should fame make you lose sense in what you are doing? And that's just the honest truth. Terry D should understand that everybody has a right to either sleep or wake, to either
They
dance
paid to
or
be
sit,
there.
to
Doesn't
either
matter.
eat or just be looking. Everybody has that right. They paid for it. So please, except you are being schooled in that understanding, I'll just advise that Terry D should not add injury to pepper or salt to our already existing injury. What he should be thinking is how to help bring his fame, or rather, not just his fame, but that of Burna Boy back to limelight, knowing that this will definitely affect his sales, and not only that, his rating as it concerns other international tours.
Well, we don't need to go outside the continent. Just of recent, I think that was last week, we saw Olamide Bado. During his concert, he noticed a fan was feeling unwell. He had to stop, he had to pause his concert to ensure the security operatives check out to ensure that fan was very well before they continue that event. And when I went through the comments of that very video, I saw fans talking about like throwing shades to Burna Boy because he did contrary during his own show, and this is really not fair. You should care about your fans. The people that they took their hard-earned money, exactly, their hard-earned money just to come see you perform, and then you're humiliating them, and you still did not see anything wrong with your action. That is totally unfair. We're still waiting for an apology. Yes, we're still waiting for an apology from Burna Boy to this particular fan and to all his fans, because I think at this point all his fans are really not happy with everything going on. But we hope that he gets back to all of this thing, gets back to his mind and then come back to apologize to his fans. Well, in as much as we would love to continue this program, but time is really not on our side. We have to really wrap things up right now on trending, but it was really amazing. It was such a super exciting moment, all from the dailies to the dialogue to the news and now the trending. It's super amazing. This is where I have to tell you that you can engage with us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. I will see you for another great edition of Viewpoint, same time tomorrow. I remain Mercy Erabo. Do have a blessed day.
Well, anyway, I remain Mike Egobadia. It's the beginning of a new week and a new month. Ensure you do what seems to be right. So at the end of the year, we'll all be giving glory to God. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.